Hey y'all, hey. How's it going? Y'all, I about got tongue tied on the haze. I mean, was there any question I was going to say hey to y'all? Hey. Welcome y'all. Happy Thursday night. Y'all ready for some crafting? I've got my Wildcat shirt on tonight. I feel like a wildcat today. I do feel like a wildcat. Hey, listen, when you're hopping on, if you're seeing the live button up here, you know, the little red live box, you caught me live. You caught me live, wild, and in person. If not, hashtag replay and let me know that you see this so that I can welcome you to my page or just say hey to you. Hey, girl. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Teresa. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope everyone had a great day. Hold on, I'm just pulling this up so I can see because I'm about half blind. Hey, Beth. How are you doing? Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, Beth. Thank you, guys. You guys are awesome. Okay. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Jolene. Listen, Jolene, I know it's spelled different, but is it like Jolene? Jolene? Is it like that? Because every time I see your name, you know I want to break out in song. I mean, I just do. Hey, Jenny. How are you? Thank you, Rachel. Thank you. And listen, everyone who is sprinkling this out, don't forget that I am putting you guys in a drawing for Friday to win this right here. This is going to be Happy Mail that I'm going to send out. And yeah, so don't forget, sprinkle it out. And I so appreciate it. It is Jolene. I love the way you spell it. And Jolene Rose. So is that your last name or is that your middle name? Because that is absolutely beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, Jen. Wendy, it was so fun. I got a little bit addicted to it. It was so fun. But y'all, I love people. So, yeah, that was kind of funny. She's talking about TikTok. I did a battle, and anybody that knows TikTok knows the battles, and they're silly. They mean nothing. My husband said today, he goes, "What do you mean you did a battle? You got on there and fought?" I was like, "No, Jim. I mean, what's that? No, honey. Oh, that is, Jolene, that is a beautiful name. Look, I don't know if that's your married name or your maiden name, but girl, I might have had to marry my husband just for that last name, if that's your married name, just to add that to my last name, you know? I love the name Rose. Hey, Elsie, how are you tonight? That is just gorgeous. Hey, Melanie. Hey, girl, hey. Are the kiddos, you about to put the kiddos in bed, girl? You went to bed? So, Wendy, I didn't really, I only did a couple of battles last night because I had never done it before. So, I only did a couple. I was nervous. Nervous. I don't even know why. I mean, my heart was racing and everything. Like, I was nervous. All right, y'all. So tonight I'm back in my element. I'm back in my wheelhouse of crafting, y'all. Last night, thank you, Rachel. It was funny. Oh, okay. Well, Jolene Pine is still kind of, that is beautiful too. You know, still nature. But a rose is my favorite. I love roses. You can see back here on this S. I love roses. So, yeah, I might have just been like, I like your last name. When you want to be my husband? I'd like to take your last name. Just for that. I'm kidding a little bit. All right, y'all. So I'm back in my wheelhouse of crafting. This is where I feel comfortable. This is what I feel like I do the best. Even though, y'all, last night's project, I was so stinking excited about it. It turned out great. Thank you, Wendy. Oh, I'm so glad. Christine, I'm glad you found me, girl. I've been right here. I just been right here in Georgia. Just right here, girl. Just right here. Even though it says Kentucky, girl. Born and raised, but I'm here in Georgia. Oh, good, Elsie. Oh, thank you. I try. You know, sometimes you don't want to smile, but I just try anyway. And then it kind of, I don't know if, I read somewhere about smiling, about something about the muscles in your face or something with the smile and how many calories it burns. And girl, I'm just going to tell you, anything I can do to burn a calorie and not have to put a whole lot of effort into it, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it. Oh, Jen, that's all right, girl. Them babies. That's them babies. Yes. All right, y'all, so let's get busy. So I'm going to make a cute little, well, it's not little. It's a door hanger. And I'm making it out of this This is a tobacco basket, you know, and it's got a nice wooden welcome. This is screwed in here, okay? And I got it at Hobby Lobby on clearance for $6.74. Regularly $26.99. So I thought, okay, I'm going to redo it. I'm going to take it apart and redo it. And then I can use this welcome somewhere else in another craft that I have, but I'm going to use the basket tonight. And it already has my hangers on it. So this is a really, really nice little basket. So I'm also going to use our club tonight, y'all. Here's our club right there. This is the second time I've only used it this month, and this is the club. Let's take it out of here. It's hard to see. But don't forget our club, and I've seen that I have a new club member today. I was super excited about that. Lord girl, thank you for the stars. Thank you for the stars. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's a good It is a good find. I was so excited about this, y'all. So this is our club this month. This is super cute. Welcome-ish. Depends on who you are and how long you stay. And then it's got the two flowers down here. Now, it's a little bit of a smart aleck little say. And I'm here for it, okay? I'm here for it. But my little basket right here, I don't really want it to be so smart aleck. So I'm going to show you how we can make it non-smart aleck. When that one, you know, we made that one a little bit itchy, I like to say, without the B, a little bit itchy. This one's not going to be so itchy. This one's going to be a little nicer. So we're going to use this. But don't forget, if you join the club this month, and I always feel so salesy when I say this, but I really need to tell y'all. Hey, Diane, I'm glad you found me too, girl. We have 5 free transfers with the club this month. So you'll get this one, you'll get 3 of the coordinating paste with it, and you get it's a sample packs. You'll get the squeegee, and then you get 5 retired clubs from past. And y'all, I'm just going to tell you now, I have 2 of the items that I made with 2 of the clubs that you'll get. This is one of them, and y'all seen this is one of my favorite things. I Mod Podged that, and then I used our club on the middle part. And this is just a cheap Dollar Tree cutting board. I literally took it apart and redid it. And then, hey Lisa, how are you? And then y'all, this one. And remember last night I told y'all I don't do a lot of shims? This was my other shim project that I did. And so, yeah, you can resign. Yeah. Look how cute. That is the other one, okay? It says the Berry Days of Summer, and the actual transfer has strawberries on the back of it, so it'll actually chalk strawberries. But this is the other thing that I made, but those are just 2 of the transfers that you get with this month. So remember, 5 free transfers with this month's club. So if you're interested in the club, just type in club in the comments, and I'll send y'all some information. But let's get started. I'm also using some of our, these are our simple shapes. You get 2 of them. These are our rectangle, and you get a 2-pack. And y'all, I love our surfaces. I don't know if you can see, but do you see the gray wood grain in them? I love our surfaces. Y'all know I'm not really a white kind of, you know, I love different, I'm a cream color kind of girl. So, I also want to do some yellows. I'm going to use this really pretty, I have had this for a long time, y'all, okay? This is gorgeous. I don't know what it is. If y'all do, help a sister out, okay? Help a sister out. But this is just a really pretty spray of flowers that we're going to use on it. And again, I'm just making a really, just kind of a pretty, you know, door hanging with it. And then we're going to use some ribbon, y'all. We're gonna make a bow, a big bougie bow. So let's finish. Let's do it to it. Let's do it. All right, Christine, I got you, girl. I'll send you some information when I'm done. Oh, you good? Yeah. Okay, so this actually had screws in the back of it, and I made my husband take 2 of them out because, y'all, they wanted this to stay in for life. They said, no, you don't need to take it out, girl. You're fine. Because they did not want to come out. But there were 3 screws holding this in. But y'all, this little welcome sign is a really thick, nice little wood piece. So, y'all, deconstruct your stuff when you find, you know, some good deals like that. And redo it to your specifications, to your likings, to what you want. Hey, Caroline. Melanie, did you say, I'd like you to do a reel of your haunted house, your house of horrors, the crafting house of horrors? Girl, my husband just walked in there just a second ago, and he goes, oh my God, Shonda. Y'all, when I get in I told y'all last night, when I start brainstorming for my next projects, I literally deconstruct stuff. I literally take 50 million things off of my shelf to try to find what I'm doing. Do y'all do that? Y'all, it's ridiculous. Hold on, let me grab my little paint. I had it down here on the floor. And y'all don't mind. Y'all know I love to paint. I love to paint, y'all. I love it. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Girl, Melanie, I'm just gonna tell you now, girl, there is no organization. What it could be is it's a great way to make yourself feel better. Maybe I should do that. That would be good. That it would be like a inspiration for y'all to go, oh my gosh, my room's not so bad after all. Mine looks so good. No, Rachel, it's still sitting in the floor, girl. I ain't trying to put that back right now. I'm not trying to put it back right now. All right, so y'all want to see something? I haven't had this happen yet on live, but I probably used water that wasn't distilled. Do you see? Y'all heard me say only use distilled water in your paste. This is why. You'll grow penicillin in it. Looking for Lisa. I didn't have any. Lisa, did you like destroy it to find it? Did you destroy it like I do? It's horrible. Thank you, Lisa. Yes, listen, my VIP is open. So remember, and just so everyone knows, the VIP is open, but for some reason, if you have your settings a certain way, I cannot invite you. So I have to just respond to the, when you want VIP, I will respond with the link on here. You'll go to the link and just answer the question. And really the only question is if you are a Chalk Couture designer. If you are, you can't be a part of the VIP. And it's just it's really for my customers and for, you know, like I said, my club customers and non-designers to get ideas and inspirations to craft. You know, that's really it. Designers have a whole lot of other, you know, places that we have for them. So, anyway, yeah, that's all it is. Hey, Christy. It's a maybe, girl. It's a maybe. It'll be a mental health check. It might make me go, maybe I need to, you know, get my shiznak together. Maybe that's what I need to do. Okay, so y'all, I just I had to pull all the mold out. Okay, so this is how much got wasted. Use distilled water. Use distilled water or purified water because that's what's going to happen right there. What you just seen, what will happen. Sure did, Lisa. Because is there any other way to do it, girl? Is there any other way to do it? No. No, you're going to pull every last thing out. It's ridiculous. I don't know why we do that. All right, y'all. So here's what I want to do. I'm going to make this yeah, just a light yellow. I'm using our daffodil. I'm not sure if our daffodil is even available. We do have a light yellow right now, but I don't know if it's a daffodil. Oh, Christy, yes, y'all should. That's something you could definitely make, you know. And listen, you know, if you don't get the stencil, which I suggest you do, just because you can make so many things with those 6. But if you don't, you could always use Scrabble letters or stamp. You know, if you have a stamp or something like that, you could always do that. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, girl. I appreciate it. Listen to her. Behind my door. So, oh, well, mine's half the basement. I just took it over. Okay, y'all. So I'm going to paint with our chalk paste. You see, it's you know, our chalk paste is really thick. And so what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to add just a little bit of water on my brush and on the board itself, and then just start painting with this really pretty pale yellow. Now, I'm not putting In fact, this might be all that I need. I want a very, very, very light coat on it. I don't want, you know, anything real heavy. But I wanted this to kind of be a little cute springy sign. You know, y'all, it's getting there. It's getting there. It was really pretty today. I don't know if it was pretty where y'all were, but it was really pretty today here in Georgia. It turned off a little cooler tonight because it started raining, but y'all, I was so stinking excited. I get seasonal depression, and it's you know, it's real. You know, people that don't have it don't, you know, they don't know. My mom has said many times she doesn't understand it. Though she's sympathetic to it, she doesn't understand it. But you know, she has said, I can understand when you feel like you know, like I said, a seasonal kind of depression, or you know, when things are gloomy and icky like that. I get that way. So it's not a great feeling, and today really, really felt really good. 68 and a half, but the wind was awful. Yep. Caroline, girl, who you trying to fool? Who you trying to fool, girl? You ain't trying to go back to work. You so funny. You are so funny. All right, so y'all, let me dry this up. And I am going to use one more transfer on it to show y'all another little something. Again, I want this kind of, I don't know. So I'm going to use this, one of our 4 transfers. This is our wood grain look, and it's in our 4. Let me get this over here. Y'all see, this whole space over here is so bad, I can't get around hardly. This is our 4 farmhouse patterns, and this is the one that has the bricks, it has the writing, and it also has on the floor. That's what it has. And it has on the floor. And it has the chicken wire. So this is a really cute one to do a backdrop or a back, you know, just your back, kind of your backdrop of an area. You get that way too, Melanie? Yeah. We feel horrible the other day. So. I know, Natalie. Me too. Hey, Waylon. Hey, buddy. Shonda loves you. Yeah, you know, when it's just gloomy and stuff, y'all, it's rough for me. I don't do well with it. I just don't. Which I think a lot of people, like I said, I think a lot of people feel that way. You know, I think it's very real for a lot of people. And it's really hard. Your ankle hurts today, Caroline? Yeah, girl. Well, get better. Stay off of it and get better. Yeah, Christy, I don't love it either. It's so hard for me. Me too, Natalie, girl, yes. The brighter the sun, I am out in it. I'm feeling it. Yeah, Jim, me too. I have to say I pretty much always get this way. I have to be really conscious. Like, I have to make a conscious effort to not get sucked in really completely with depression in the wintertime. It's rough, y'all. All right, so I just did 1 coat. Do you see? You can still kind of see through that. And I'm only doing the front because the back will be against the little tobacco basket. I am going to sand this down a little bit. Y'all, I'm not sure. What? I don't know if I'm going to use, I don't think I'm going to use our wood grain, because when I did that, some of my wood grain came back, and I think I'm going to leave it like that. So don't forget, these are great. If you're interested in those, again, they're called the 4 farmhouse. What'd I say? Y'all, hello. The 4 farmhouse patterns. So those are, you know, those are really cool. You can really change up something. It's kind of like doing decoupaging. Y'all know decoupaging is like my favorite thing to do. Just, you can change up a surface so easily with it. So, hey, Lori. All right, y'all. So, again, I'm not going to make this one a smart, eloquent one. I'm going to make this one a sweet one. Y'all, I love this club, though. I do. This club is really me. Natalie, this is what I was talking about. You know, the welcome-ish. You know, you did the thing on it in our club. That's what I was talking about, our club. Hey, Carly. You keep free. Is it... All right, Caroline. Well, I hope you get to feeling better, girl. You keep freezing. Is anybody else freezing? The boys have been sick back in September. Oh, man. Yeah, Jen, I think so, too. You know, I think you get, what, a cabin feverish type of thing. We used to live in Plattsburgh, New York, and it was 15 miles from Canada. And my husband was in the military. And, y'all, I seriously got, like, hardcore cabin fever, yeah, depression. It was rough. It was really rough. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. This one comes, again, with the really pretty flowers. So I'm going to just put my welcome in the middle. Okay, just, we're going to do our welcome. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, our new transfers are amazing. Okay, not that our old ones are not, but our new manufacturer that's making these new ones has made them a little more see-through, so you can literally, you know, you can really see through where you're getting it. Is it really? Oh, wow. Girl, Rachel, yes! Oh, you're freezing there too? Oh, no. Yeah, Laurie, make sure, definitely... I just wash mine too because big pieces start coming off of it. Yeah, definitely. So it's freezing. I think it's, I have bars. It is raining here, y'all. It's raining really bad. It started raining pretty bad when I came down here. So, all right. So we're going to do our welcome, and I'm just doing it in our storm, which is the really pretty gray. So, we're just going to do it in the gray. I am going to do something around the edges. We are going to make the sign pretty, and I'm going to just show you again what, you know, how versatile the club is, and how if you just get this club every month, and it does come monthly, and it is $21.99. You get it, like I said, that first month you'll get, this month you're going to get the 5 free transfers with it, and the squeegee, and then the 3 paste. But then from then on, you'll just get the 3 paste and the transfer monthly. Then you also get different deals every month. So this is just a way, again, to show you how you can do different things with it. It doesn't have to be exactly the way it looks. You can do all kinds of stuff from it. It's fine for y'all? Okay. Yeah, it's, like I said, it's raining really bad, y'all. So just, when you get your transfer, okay, you're going to put it on your surface. You're going to make sure it's stuck down really well. You're going to take your chalk, and anywhere you see the silk screen, you will push your paste through it with your squeegee, okay? And then get your excess off, just like I did, and put it back in there. All right, Wendy, I got you, girl. It's windy there. It is here too, Rachel. It is here too. Is there, like, storms coming through everywhere? I mean, and y'all, I'm just going to tell y'all, I should have waxed this, okay? Wax your surfaces if you paint them. Which I'm fine with this one because I wanted it to be a little rustic looking anyway. But do y'all see, I mean, how crisp those come out? I absolutely love it. Diane, not on this one. This one is the club, so this one is the one. But we do have a welcome, our welcome transfer came back, y'all. So it's got some really big welcomes, and it is on the website. But I will post a link when I get off here. Y'all, this hair. This is, you know, day 3. It's time to wash it hair. Me too, Jen. Me too. But yeah, Diane, they, we do have a bigger one. This one's just the club, so that's, I'm just using it as it is so that you can see if you join the club what it, you know, how you can use it, how you can use it differently. I feel like there's storms coming. Okay, okay, Caroline. I thought that there was a storm, like I said, coming. All right. So the reason I'm drying it is because I'm going to use the stencil again, okay? And I don't want to pull off what I already have. And I haven't said this in a while, so I'm going to say it. When you chalk on your paste, it will go on shiny, right? Wet. It'll look wet. Once you dry it, it's going to dry matte. Just like chalk. You know, this is just chalk in paste form. Oh, yes, Diane. We've got some great transfers for weddings, too, now. So, definitely take a look at that. They're really, really pretty. They just came out with our new launch. And, yeah, take a look at them. So, I know. Natalie, I don't even understand why we're getting snow. Why? Why are we getting snow? What? Why? Georgia does not. It doesn't even make sense, y'all. All right, so I'm just going to use some of my surface wax. And this time I'm going to wax it so that I don't pull off everything I've already done. 50-mile-per-hour wind. Wow. So I guess there's storms going everywhere. Y'all, I like to put my head in the sand. I like to pretend like a lot of things aren't happening. Y'all, I need to watch the weather better. Usually Jim's good about telling me, but he didn't tell me this time. I just know we went to eat tonight after we all got off work, and it started raining cats and dogs. Hey, Alana, how are you, girl? Welcome, welcome. Okay, y'all, so I just put some wax on here, and then I'm just going to buff it off. And you just want to do that just to keep the wax is protecting your surface, but you don't want a whole lot of it. You really just want just a fine little coat on it, just so that when you put your next transfer on it, it doesn't pull off what you've already done. Okay, so then above and below the welcome, I don't know if y'all can see the little, let's turn it around, the little, I don't know, the little diddloots. I don't know what those are. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to put it on the top and the bottom. So kind of in the middle on the top and kind of in the middle on the bottom. Y'all, and if it's not perfect, it's okay. It really is okay. Really is okay. Right, you like, y'all, sometimes words. Y'all, I used a word tonight that I was really proud of myself. I used a word tonight at dinner, and none of my family knew what it was. And I was like, y'all better get to reading more. Do y'all understand me? Y'all better get to reading more, because I'm going to need y'all to know what that word is. None of them knew what the word is, and now I can't even think what the darn word was myself. But it was funny because they were like, Mom, did you make that word up? No, I didn't make that word up. Okay, yep, Caroline, don't get your ankle hurt again. Don't get your ankle hurt again. Hey, Mandy. I can't remember now what the darn word was, y'all. It was funny, though. My family, my boys are so goofy. They really are goofy. But we were all eating, and they were like, Mom, you made up that word. Why would I make a word up like that? What? Why would I do that? With Google right here at everybody's fingertips, Mom's just going to make up a word. Okay, okay. Hey, Janet. How are you tonight, girl? All right, y'all. So here's what we've got so far. Isn't that pretty? So, again, think outside what this transfer set shows. You don't have to use it exactly like that, okay? So I'm going to put this over here, and I'll take it to the sink and wash it with water. Let me just dry this over a little part. And then we are going to use, now I know this sounds crazy, but I'm going to do the flowers in gray as well. Good, girl. How did your infusions go today, Janet? Now listen, y'all always see me fuzzing things on that cloth right there. It's not totally necessary to have that cloth, okay? You can also fuzz any of your, y'all, I felt like what was that? You know those late night shows where it says, you can cook 57 pieces of chicken in this one little stuff. That's how I felt right there. I didn't mean to sound like that. Let's start over. The fuzzing cloth that I was using is not completely necessary. You can use, you see I was just using my shirt, or you could use like an old, I used an old pillowcase before I got that, but sorry, I didn't want to sound, I really sound like an infomercial right then. That was ridiculous. Yes, IVIG infusion. Janet, I know, girl. they're rough. They're rough. They are rough. Okay, so I'm going to put this one on this side. And again, I'm just going to do it in gray. Okay, I'm just doing everything in gray. We're not using a different color. We're just using the gray. And I know it's a flower and, you know, we could use it, but I'm not. I just want to just stick with the gray. I think this is going to be pretty. And I'm actually going to use this myself. So again, I'm going to go with, you know, my colors. My colors, Rachel. Did it, Natalie, did it sound like it, girl? I literally was hearing myself in my head and I was like, Shonda, you sound like a daggum infomercial. You too can have your fuzzing cloth for the low, low price. Y'all, that was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. Sorry. I feel extra real salesy tonight. Sorry. Oh, Rachel, that's terrible, terrible, terrible. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that. Okay. So, look how pretty. Isn't that pretty? So, again, the gray flower just, it's really pretty. I mean, you know, nothing crazy. Oh, Melissa, yay, you found me, girl. I'm just as crazy here. I'm no different, just crafting over here. All right, so I'm not going to put a flower on this side, okay? We're just going to leave that plain over there. You could also take this flower. Oh, yeah, that would be great. Christy, a birth announcement. But look, y'all, you could take this flower. You could do whatever you wanted with it, but I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to leave what I've got just like this, okay? Just like that. And now we're going to put it together. We're going to put it all together. Easy peasy. Again, we're going to use our tobacco basket that we took apart from clearance from Hobby Lobby. Let's put all this up. Lord knows my hoarding self has limited space over here. Limited. Very, very limited. Okay. I think I'm going to put my, y'all, let's make our bow first. Actually, no, let's put this together so I can see how big my bow needs to be, okay? So this is just a sprig. We have a local, like, it's a local, like, decor store, you know, like a little boutique. And she has surprise boxes, or mystery boxes, I should say. And this actually came in one of my mystery boxes a couple of years ago. I've been wanting to find something I can use it. It was kind of difficult to kind of put in a long runner on my table for some reason. I just couldn't get it right. Hey girl, hey, how are you, girl? How are you doing tonight? How's mama doing? Okay, so let me, I'm just putting this, like I said, around. Maybe I want to put it on the inside. Yeah, let's put it on the inside. Kind of push it down in there. Now, again, this is all in here. You can put whatever flowers you want on these. Hey, y'all, this fits right up in here. My kind of craft, my kind of craft. Oh, good, okay. Good, 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 girl. I've been praying for her. Okay. So let's get our flowers straight in here. And I'm not going to, I know this sounds crazy. I'm not going to glue this. This thing is stuck in here. This thing is not going anywhere. Do you hear me? Not going anywhere. So I'm not going to glue this. You may want to, if you, you know, you may feel like you need to. I'm not going to, because I'm just not going to. There's no need, really. But I do need to kind of get my flowers out here. But you can use whatever flowers you want. I thought it'd be pretty also to use tulips. Tulips will be pretty with a isn't it pretty, Janet? I've had this a long time. Now, my bow's going on top, y'all, so that is why you know, it's so funny. You can see so much better when I look in the screen. It's crazy. Let me fluff this out a little bit right here. Get that there. Yeah, I just love this though. I would love to know what this sprig is. Do y'all know? Do y'all know what that is? It's gorgeous. It's like a pretty one. I love it. I love it. Where did you, the basket is from Hobby Lobby clearance. And thank you, Janet. And then the florals I actually found. Like I said, they're from a local boutique decor store. But you could use whatever florals. I know Hobby Lobby has some great florals as well. So, okay. So here's what we've got so far. Okay. I am going to go ahead. I'm going to use some Jenga blocks to build up my sign. Hey, Dana, how are you? Isn't it pretty, Christy? I like tobacco baskets. You know, when I first started working with them, they were a little hard for me to kind of to work with. It was hard for me to grasp how to do it, I should say, or not how to do it, but like get it to the way I want them. You know, get my florals the way I want them and that kind of thing. But I've kind of grown to love them now. So let me see how many I need in here to get. I want to build this up a little bit. I'm thinking 2. We're going to start with 2, y'all. And I'm just using little Jenga blocks from Dollar Tree. Let me set that there. Can y'all see? Just some Jenga blocks. I'm going to use, I'll put 3 on and then I'll put some on the top. You know, the one on the top. So I'm just going to hot glue these on. Y'all, Jenga blocks are a crafting must-have if you do not have any. You need them, you need them, you need them. You know, it's funny, Christy. Like I said, I don't know why I never really... I don't know. I felt like, you know what I liked? I liked the plain. I liked when I would see a tobacco basket, you know how they would just have like the square Tabasco basket, or even you could use this one and they would put like just a tiny wreath hanging down and you had the wreath. I love that look. I thought that was really pretty. So when I started doing stuff with these, I was like, my mind kept going there. I couldn't get out of that thought of, hey, just do it plain, do it. But now I kind of step outside the box, y'all. Kind of get on up out there. Kind of do it to it. Okay. So let's make sure that that's gonna, yeah, that's good. Let's look at it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me put my finger in here and hold it a little bit. Can y'all see it? Isn't that pretty? I like it. I like it a lot. And I think this bow is really just going to set it off. Not a ton of color. I mean, there's color on this, y'all, but not, you know, but y'all make it your color. You make it the colors y'all like. And, you know, make it your own. Isn't it pretty? Girl, I know, Melanie. This one's kind of in my box, out of my box. This one's kind of more definitely up my alley to make. It's just now that I kind of know what to do more with the tobacco baskets. I feel like, you know, it's easier for me to work with them. It does, Teresa. Isn't it pretty? I love it. Okay, so now that we've got that done, let's make a bow. Let's sit that back there. Let's do that. Yay. Oh, goodness. Thank you. And yes, again, everybody who sprinkles this out, I will put you in the drawing Friday for that really cute Happy Mail. All right, here's the colors. Here's what we're going to use. Of course, we're going to use our plaid. I've got just some basic, you know, just your basic brown, tan colored. Lori, girl. Me too. This is where the poop show starts. this is where it begins. Okay, this is it. Oh man, Rachel, I hope. I got you, Christy. I will put you in, girl. And listen, every time that y'all do it on every live, it's not just once, you get a double chance. So when I put you on the spinner, I'll, you know, how many ever times that I see on everyone, and you do have to put it in the comments because for some reason, again, I don't see everyone who sprinkles this out, you know, which is just spreading the love to everybody. I can't see it all. For privacy settings, I guess it's why. Janet, all of these came from Sam's. These are all Sam's, and let me tell you, they've got some unbelievable ribbon right now, y'all. Thank you, Alana. Thank you, girl. So, here we go. Here we go. We're going to use our Bodabra, okay? Get a little Bodabra. And we're going to start with our black check first. Lori, so the sprinkles is just hitting the share button and sharing it out. That it is literally all it is. It's just, you know, Facebook don't like us to say that word too often. It kind of messes with our algorithms when we do. Oh my gosh, Carly, hold on. Hold on, Carly. Whoops. Girl, it's hiding your comment for some reason. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I couldn't see it. Yes, Christy, girl. Head on over there, girl. Head on over there. Okay, here we go. Sorry for it. Oh my God. Carly. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, that's nasty, girl. That stuff permeates and does not come out. Does not. All right, y'all. So this is the Bodabra. And here we go. Now, I am going to use a, I call them pipe cleaners. I don't, y'all call them something else? Pipe cleaner? Thank you, Dana. Pipe cleaner. That's what I call them. So here's how we do it. Bodabra. You start out with just your tail, okay? I'm not going to make huge tails tonight because I don't want that kind of going down. I kind of really just want a small kind of fluffy bow. So I'm not going to make my tails very long at all. You know, just a couple of inches. I don't measure. Nope. Right here, measure with the heart. Because I don't do bows great, y'all. I just don't. I don't. Oh, it's not really hard, Carly, to use. It's just, again, for me, y'all, I'm not a huge bow maker, but I feel like this needs a bow. Okay, so here's what you do. Okay, put this down in here just like you're putting in, you know, just put your ribbon down in there, just plain. Okay, push it down in. You're going to take your ribbon like this, twist it, okay? The twisting literally just makes it to where the top of the ribbon is the top of the bow. Some ribbon has a top and a bottom. You know, they have a front and a back. So when you put your ribbon down in there, you're going to twist again so that every time your bow comes back around on the other side, you're on that top side. This one really doesn't have a top and a bottom. I just wanted to show y'all. And I've kind of found that it lays better when I kind of do it that way. I don't know why. It's probably in my head. Thank you, Lori. I don't know why. I just do it this way. Girl, I don't know. Okay, so we're going to do 2 bows, 2 loops each. Yeah, 2 loops each. I made another one over there and I had to look at it. Because y'all, I'm telling you, bows are just not my jam, not my jam. I'm getting better, okay? Practice, y'all. Practice, practice, practice. Just practice. Okay, then I really want to use, I'm going to go ahead and use the yellow next because I don't want that yellow front and centered. I really think I want this really pretty. Isn't this green gorgeous, y'all? This green. I'm loving that. So I think I want, my beige is going to be my top, but then my green. So we're going to do yellow next. And this is just a yellow plaid. Same way, y'all. Same way, okay? Start it that way. Actually, I'm gonna do my tail up here up top. So you literally do it the same way. You're just going to do your tail up top then. And sometimes I do my bottom bow bigger, your loop longer so that you can see it This one I'm not, because I kind of want a poofy. So you're going to see it kind of everywhere. You know, it's not really gonna matter. So again, same thing. Twist it down, twist it, and cut off your tail. Now, if you're doing a long-tailed bow where you want your tails to be really long and flowy this way, make all your tails come down this way. Don't put any up here. You know, make everything come and make them longer. And then you can always cut them to where you want. I'm always frugal with my ribbon, y'all. I like to, you know, I need to be frugal with it. Ribbon's not cheap. Now, this one does have a top and a bottom. Okay, so your brighter print is on your top. So you definitely have to twist when you push it down. Carly, they do. And listen, y'all, you can go online too and see the Sam's Club ribbon. They don't always have everything they're offering in the store, but they definitely have a good variety. The only problem with online is you have to buy a whole entire box. And in that box, you know, they're coordinating colors. They're coordinating, you know, you might get a spring box. So it'll be, you know, you might get this color, you might get yellow, you might get green. But then you might get like 2 big welcome spring ribbons. So just look at it, but you can also order it offline. I just like to go to the store. We have one close to us, so I like to do it that way. Okay, then my last one, y'all, I'm going to do up top again. So we'll have 2 going down at the bottom and 2 at the top. Same concept. Push it down, twist, push it down, twist. Pretty side up. That's right. And the twisting is how you get the pretty side up. You gotta twist it. Twist it up. Okay. Here's the real fun. That's the easy part for me. That part's simple, right? Here comes my fun part. I don't know why this is so hard for me, y'all. I just don't know why. It is, okay? It just is. Okay, pull it out, and listen, I always try to keep this in, but it never works for me, ever. I'm going to actually use a, zip tie first. I kind of like to use a zip tie first, and then, I don't know, I may not even use the, yeah, I am going to use the pipe cleaner because I want to be able to hook that on. That's how I'm going to kind of hook it on. You've never used a bow maker? It's not hard, Lisa? It is wired. Yes, it is. Hey, Donna. I'm glad you found me live, girl. You got me making bows. Yay. I'm not a bow maker. I'm so not a bow maker. Lisa, do you have a page that I can watch you make one? Oh. Everybody always says, oh, I've got a really easy, great, fun way to make them. And this diddle-diddle. And I'm like, well, I sure don't. I'm not really good at that. I don't know why. Bows are tough for me. I don't know. I think it's because I'm not a huge bow lover. I don't know why. I mean, I love them. I think they're gorgeous, but it's not something that I just do. I don't know why. Oh, have you? You know what? I haven't seen hers. No page yet, Lisa? Okay, girl. Well, let me know when you get one. Okay, y'all. So I'm going to take some of this jute. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take, I forgot I had this little piece of jute. This is a wire jute from, and y'all, this just fell out of my drawer because I'm a hoarder. Okay, just FYI. Hoarder. This came from the Dollar Tree. Y'all know this is that wire jute. So I'm going to use it because I really want to cover up. I was going to wrap some jute around it, but I can just use this and cover it up and then use this to connect it to my is she really, Janet? Well, I might just have to get with my friend then and ask her. Show us, sister. Can you help us, sister, out? I think I just just read too much into it, y'all. I really do. I think that's what it is. I'm a perfectionist, and yeah. It drives me a little crazy, but it is what it is. I am a perfectionist. Okay, this one kind of frayed, so I'm going to use just a little bit of hot glue. Burn myself in front of y'all for you. Just like that. Really, Donna? You're both... Girl, I always feel like mine look like a hot darn mess. Hot darn mess. But, you know. Okay, so here's what we've got, right? Looks like just absolute horror. Okay, well... Let us hope it don't when I'm finished. So this is what I do. I take my top loops and I literally, with the two, I just kind of pull out, okay? Just pull out like this. Same thing with your next two. And you just kind of make it to where you can see parts and pieces of every color. Parts and pieces. Bits and pieces of every color, maybe. I don't know about the parts, but it sounded good in my head. Which is scary. Scary place. Did you? I used Floral Wire to put the bottom when I... Okay. Yeah, Floral Wire. Thank you, Carly girl. Thank you, thank you. I'll have to go look, Janet. I do. You know, I always forget about my Floral Wire. I have a ton of it over there. Even in a pull-out drawer called Floral. Or Planting. Planting, that's what it's called. I put planting on it. I don't even know why. I always forget about my Floral Wire, y'all. I don't know why I do, but I really, really do forget about it. But that would definitely, Floral Wire would definitely do it. This I kind of wanted something sturdy so that I can kind of tie it to that basket and really hold it steady. So I really didn't want to glue a whole lot. Lana, it literally says planting. Why would I name it planting? Because that's just what I do. That's how I do it. Yeah, it says planting. So it has like little tiny clay pots in it. It has moss, planting. All right, y'all. Ta-da! Not bad. Not bad at all. Let me get it on here and then I will cut the tails off. Thank you, Janet. And then you can always work with it some more. But y'all, it's so pretty. But yeah, tails look wild right now. But we're going to get it on here and then I'll fix the tails. Then I'll fix them. Thank you, y'all. Thank you, Janet. Listen, I wish sometimes that I made this up. I'll be honest. I'll just be real with y'all. I went to my therapist today. And I was telling her, I was like, there are times that I wish what I said was just BS. I wish, because I know some people are like, girl, you off. I know. It's just how he made me. And I don't even know what to do about it. It's just, I'm just going to be me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to continue to be me. And go with it. Live with it, go with it. Embrace it. But yeah. And yes, I do see a therapist. I do. I think they're good. I think they're real good. I think they're necessary. Plus, she's one of my very best friends. So, there's that. Thank y'all so much. Let's just get these done. And then y'all, that's... Oh, I did exactly what Erin did last night. I told her. I'm terrible at I always get backwards when I'm doing my dovetails. Always. Ooh, I need some new scissors, y'all. That looked like I cut it with a pinking shears. Good gracious, that's terrible. Shonda, I hope my mama's not on here seeing my scissors. Yes, girl. Yes. That's right. Embrace it. That's what I gotta do. That's what I gotta do. Yeah, Alana, girl, Okay, don't jinx me because I'll do it 5 times in a row too. When I told her last night, when we talked later, I was like, girl, I'm telling you, you know how many times I've done that? Because I don't know why. My dovetails, sometimes they throw me. I literally have to look at it before I do it. So, all right, y'all. I think, hold on. I think this is off-centered, y'all. Hold on. We got to scoot it over one. We got to scoot it one over. You know. Yes, me too. Me too. I've done it too. I've done it so many times. Like you said, you don't even have a darn tail left, right? Ridiculous. Here we go. It wasn't really in the center. I needed to put it on the center. It turned out pretty, yeah. I love it. And listen, y'all, the club. It's easy to make and it's easy. I love these products, y'all. I just do. Okay. Straighten your bow out just to, you know, you can mess with your bow 50 million times. You can do so much with it. But y'all, there you have it. There you have it. I think this is gorgeous. It's going to be gorgeous on my front door. And yeah. So, y'all, this is it tonight. Just comment club and I will send y'all some information and y'all can make yours too. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. And listen, thanks everyone who has joined me tonight. Thanks everyone who has sprinkled this out. And I will put y'all in the drawing. And don't forget my VIP is open. You just have to put in VIP and I'll send y'all a link. Thank y'all and listen, have a great night. I'll see y'all tomorrow for another fun project. See y'all.